Um, Welcome everybody. This is a new series that I'm starting on this YouTube channel. I'm primarily a football fan, and especially I support FC Barcelona. And you can clearly see that I have the kit here. It's for the 2011-2012 season. It's pretty good kit, you would say. So, anyways, I just wanted to start this channel so that I can share some of my opinions and some of the things I think that are going on. Not only about Barcelona, I'll be discussing things from all around the world. I just wanted to have a platform where I can share my opinions, and of course, even if I don't have any viewers, I'll just be posting because I like to share my opinions. And if anyone would like to follow that, it's fine. If you don't want to, it's completely fine as well. So I'll try my best to make it short. So today's topic is the Ballon d'Or. So if you don't know what the Ballon d'Or is, the Ballon d'Or is the award for the best football player in a given season. Every year it's given out in around mid-January, and for the past around 9 years, there are only two players that have been winning it, like alternatively. It's Lionel Messi, who's a Barca player, and there's Cristiano Ronaldo, who's a Real Madrid player. Of course, you'll be knowing them if you're a football fan. They are the best in the world. So for this season, I think that what's really good that this season, both Ronaldo and Messi were phenomenal. Like, I know for the past 10 years, both of them have been literally the best. But for some reason, I believe that this season, both of them were like almost at their peak. Uh, it's arguable that you can think that of some other season, for example, the 2011 or 2010 season for Lionel Messi, where he scored over 90 goals. That's his best season, but I still believe that, given all the consequences he was playing this season, in a Barca squad that would look sometimes uninspired or unable to break down tough sides or tough defenses, or even at some parts of the season. And I think that's the main problem: unable to defend against against other clubs, and in we've seen that in many matches. So um um in this season, it's very difficult to judge who's the best, because you have a person like Lionel Messi, who has been phenomenal if you consider his performances in La Liga, even in the Champions League. I think the problem that many fans have is that they're saying Messi did not show up, for example, in the PSG match. Uh, but I don't agree with that, because if you have, like, in a match like the PSG match, first of all, let's just state that one player cannot win a match by himself. There's no way. Even if it's Pele, Ronaldo, Messi, Maradona, there's no single player that can win a match by himself. Even if at times you would see that, okay, there's a match where Ronaldo scored 3 goals and won the match by, like, scored all the goals in the match. But even then, you cannot say that Ronaldo won it by himself. There has to be someone who assisted him. There has to be someone that defended, that allowed him to even win the match. There has to be someone that was making the build-ups, that was providing him with the ball. So it's a whole system. You cannot just say that there's one team that there's one player that can defeat a whole team by himself. So after stating that, it's important to remember that I'll say it blatantly, that Barcelona this season as a team were not better than Real Madrid. Real Madrid were better. Even that the face-to-face record would say that Barcelona is better, because Barcelona has defeated Real Madrid. But and in the other match they drew. But I still believe that Barcelona were having a weaker squad, and I think many people would agree with me as well. So uh, the basis of the Ballon d'Or is basically it's an individual player award. It's not a team award. However, you can never judge a player by individual performance. If you can I don't know if you can understand me well, but the player's success is measured by the team's trophies. If you understand that, like a player that has won trophies, then you would say that he's successful. But a player that, for example, has not won but scored, maybe it's debatable that he was successful. So a team that was successful, it makes the player himself shine, and it makes him display his success. So that's why I believe that this season, although I would say that, of course, I would sound biased because I'm a Barcelona fan, and almost I only watch the Barca matches. I watch the Champions League matches, all of them to a great extent. So I have a good I have a good recapitulation of how Ronaldo did in the Champions League, but for the league, I don't even think that the numbers go in favor of Ronaldo. Like, they don't show that Ronaldo was really good this season, and at times in the league, Ronaldo looked bad. Like at the beginning of the season, he looked really shaky. He was not completing tackles. He was missing a lot of chances, and that's normal. That's normal for a player. Even Messi himself cannot stay for the whole season. Cannot keep giving what he can give. Cannot fulfill his potential for a whole season. No player, because they're still human. So I believe that this season, the person who will win the Ballon d'Or is Cristiano Ronaldo. Not just because Real Madrid won almost everything that they had, except the Copa del Rey, but because the way that whoever votes, the journalists or the FIFA coordinators, the way they judge a player's success is also it's no one can say that it's an individual award. So a player who's good, like Messi, who is actually according to many people, not just myself, was better than Ronaldo this season, because even if you don't consider goals, Messi was forced to play cam for his team for most of the season because they missed that. They don't have a player that can play there. So he had to, of course, sacrifice, and he had to change his style of play to suit that position. And to be able to score how many goals and to assist how many assists that he did from that position, from a new position, normally a player that would be shifted to a new position would face some problems. But for how smooth Messi was able to make that transition and really help the team in many occasions, not just one, it speaks for itself. It speaks for the caliber of player he is. So just to confirm that why I think Ronaldo would win it, Ronaldo was the best striker this season. I can clearly say that in matches where Real Madrid really needed a goal. Although the other players were also most of Real Madrid's squad was really good this year. Maybe at some times of the season you could see Modric dropping in form, but then he comes back, and maybe in some parts of the season you would feel that Navas was not as good, but then of course he came back. So overall, I think that from just by judging, if I was a neutral fan, and I would see that, of course, this is Leo Messi and this is Ronaldo, but Ronaldo was able to win this many trophies and, of course, contribute to such wins, then I think Ronaldo would win it. Even though it's not a belief, it's probably a fact that Messi was player-wise the best this year. And the title itself is the best player in the world, the best football player in the world. And football, as we know, it's a talent, and or it's a sport. And to be able to succeed in sports, you need to have talent. You need to back it up by hard work and training. And even if people think that Messi has more talent and Cristiano works harder, there's no way that Messi can keep and maintain this talent for this many seasons without working hard. Messi works just as hard or even harder than Ronaldo, if you can say. He might not have the best of bodies, he might not have the most muscular type of body, but there's no there's no doubt that he continues to work hard, and that's why he's able to maintain his ability and his talent. So yeah, by that I'll conclude and I'll end this video. If you are even watching, I don't think this video will get any views, or I don't think it'll get many views. But if you are watching and you want me to talk about any specific topic, I'll be just sharing my opinions about random topics that come to my mind about world football, um, not just this Barca and Real Madrid. So if you want me to speak about any topic, then I can gladly try to speak on that. And if you want to start an argument or a conversation in the comments below, I'm very open for any arguments, and yeah, we can work it out. I'm not saying I'm right, but that's just my beliefs, and that's why I'm sharing it on my channel, because I just want to share my opinions. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, if you're watching. And yeah, if you need any if you want me to speak on any topic, just write it down in the comments. Thank you so much.